You know, companies pour a ton of money into architecture, furniture, and lighting, all to create that perfect office space. But in all that careful planning, there's one massive asset they almost always forget about. Today, we're going to dig into what that is and how you can leverage it.
So just take a second and picture your own office. What's the one thing that has the most surface area but gets the least amount of design love? I bet the answer is hiding in plain sight.
Yep, it's your walls. We're just so used to seeing them as, well, just walls, the things that hold up the ceiling. And because of that, we completely miss what they really are, a gigantic, empty canvas for design.
And look, this isn't just some small detail. We're talking about thousands of square feet of pure, untapped potential. A blank space that should be working for you, building your brand, shaping your culture. Leaving it empty isn't a neutral choice. It's a huge strategic miss in workplace design today.
Okay, so how do we fix this? How do we turn these blank slates into something powerful? Well, it all starts by rethinking what a wall can even be. And the key is leveraging office wall graphics to turn them from passive backgrounds into active storytellers.
Now, let's be super clear. We're not just talking about slapping some big stickers on the wall. Professionally, office wall graphics are large-scale visual installations. They're a really important piece of a bigger strategy we call environmental branding, which is all about using your physical space to influence how people feel and act.
Let's run through a few of the common types, okay? First up, brand identity walls. Think of this as your big first impression. You see them in high-traffic spots like a lobby or reception area. They use your logo, your colors, and your core message to say, "This is who we are," the second someone walks through the door.
You know how every company has a mission statement? But where is it really? It's usually buried in some employee handbook nobody ever reads. Well, mission and values walls pull those words right off the page and embed them into the environment, making your company's purpose something people see and feel every single day.
Then you've got cultural storytelling walls. These are amazing. They basically tell your company's story, the history, the big wins, the key milestones. It creates this really powerful sense of shared identity, making everyone feel like they're part of something bigger, a continuing legacy.
And for maximum impact, you have large-scale architectural murals. Now, this isn't just a picture on the wall. The mural is the wall. It can completely change the vibe, the energy, the whole architectural feel of a room. It's a total game changer.
And finally, let's talk function. Wayfinding graphics. Instead of just boring old signs pointing you down a hallway, these graphics are built right into the architecture. They guide people intuitively, making it super easy and even kind of cool to get around a big, complex building.
All right, so that's the what. Now for the really important part, the why. Why does any of this actually matter? Because activating your walls is about so much more than just making things look nice. It's about building culture and crafting an unforgettable experience.
At their core, these graphics are a strategic tool for building culture. They take abstract ideas like company values and make them real and visible. They celebrate the wins that define who you are, and they pull all of that together to create a strong, shared identity that everyone can see.
And you can see here, this is all about being strategic. It's not just about picking art you like, it's about solving problems. Is your goal to reinforce the mission? Then you need a values wall. Want to build a sense of legacy? You use a storytelling mural. You diagnose a goal, and you prescribe the right graphic solution.
And this gets to the heart of why this is so critical right now. In today's job market, the workplace experience is a massive deal. It's how you attract and keep the best people. And top talent, they want to work in places that are inspiring and meaningful. Strategic wall graphics are one of the most powerful ways to deliver that.
But look, just having a cool idea isn't enough. To really make this work, you need some design intelligence. So let's quickly talk about the framework for actually getting this right.
There are basically 3 rules you just can't break. First, scale. A tiny little graphic on a giant wall just looks silly, right? It has to feel integrated with the architecture. Second, context. Your design has to play nice with the existing lighting, the materials, and the overall flow of the room. And number 3, clarity. The absolute best graphics have one single powerful message. Don't try to cram everything in at once.
So, when you put all these principles into practice, something really cool happens. You start to see things differently. It stops being about just decorating walls and starts being about reimagining what the space around you can actually do.
And this is the transformation we've been talking about. Your walls are no longer just passive backgrounds. They become active storytellers. Those surfaces you never even noticed, they're now powerful brand canvases. And those plain old functional walls, they're now the setting for truly memorable experiences.
Which brings us right back to the main idea.
So often, the most powerful design element in any space is the one that's been hiding in plain sight the entire time. Your biggest opportunity to transform your workplace might not be a brand new building or some crazy expensive renovation. It's been right there all along, just waiting for you to see it.